What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having fun so far. Here to explain the workout for Wednesday. The first part is going to be a long conditioning piece with a couple of sections, and then the second part is going to be core work, just a nice finisher. All right, starting with the conditioning workout. It's going to be 4 rounds, 3 rounds, 2 rounds, and then finishing with 1 round. Now every part is going to be a little bit different, but it also has some similarities. So in the first piece, you're going to finish 4 rounds of a 100-meter run. You can do either one piece of 100 meters, or you can set out 50-meter lanes where you run back and forth. You're going to do 50 air squats and then 10 burpees. The second part is going to be more running. All right, it's going to be 200-meter run, 40 sit-ups and 10 burpees. You finish those 3 rounds, and then you go to the third piece, which is going to be 2 rounds of 300-meter run, 30 push-ups and 10 burpees, and then finishing with the last part. It's only 1 round, 400-meter run. We got a pull-up or a body row variation, and then 10 burpees. So a couple things you need to know. The run has the same, stays the same basically. It just varies in distance. Then the second exercise is going to be different for every piece, and then the third exercise, the burpees, is the same, and it's also the same amount of reps in the round. Okay. I guess you guys know how to run, okay? The air squat, it's gonna be the perfect air squat. So what we wanna see is a neutral spine. When I squat down, my knees are gonna be in line with my toes. I'm gonna stay on the full flat foot, and then I'm gonna go below parallel. So it looks like this. Hope you guys think it's a perfect air squat. The second part is gonna be the sit-up, and for the sit-up you can use maybe a nice cushion or whatever. You can put it in your back. Feet are going to be in the butterfly position, touch behind and in front of my toes. Here we go. Then we got the push-up, and with the push-up we want to make sure that the chest touches the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, I'm going to keep my core tight, butt squeezed. Now if it's difficult, you can maybe use a slight elevation, side of your chair maybe. Have my hands in the same position, core tight, butt squeezed, touch, up, touch, up. Now just remember, the lower the surface you're pressing on, the harder it's going to be. Then finally we have the pull-up. Now I don't have anything to pull myself up here, but what you can do is, if you also don't have anything to pull up on, you can do a body row. So maybe if you're outside, you got a nice railing in the park, you can hang under it, and you're going to pull up either with a supinated grip or with a pronated grip. Okay? Now for the run. The paces are going to be a little bit different per section. So at the 100-meter run, you're going to go for a hard pace. It should always be like a sprint. Then the pace is going to go down a little bit, all right? For the 300-meter run, still a moderate pace. And then for the 1 round, the 400-meter run, it's going to be an easier pace. Hopefully you can go harder on the next 2 exercises. Any questions, make sure you hit them up in the sugar walk. We'll be happy to answer you, or maybe through Facebook or Instagram. Going over to the core.
You gotta cash out, man. You gotta cash out.
You gotta cash out.
Cash it out.
I ain't got no cash now, guys, so totally forgot about it. So there's gonna be cash out, which is also a run. It's gonna be a lot of running. It's gonna be a 1,000-meter run. Now, if you don't know the distance, you can just run for 5 minutes, and you're gonna choose your own pace. So you can either go hard, you can maybe build it up through the distance, or you can just see it as kind of like a cool down. Okay? Good point. Then the core work, guys. I was so excited for the core work. It's going to be 3 Tabatas back to back. So a Tabata is 8 sets of 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So that means 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. It's going to be a total of 12 minutes. First is going to be 2 exercises alternating, meaning the first set of 20 seconds, I'm going to do sit-ups. The second set of 20 seconds, I'm going to do Superman rocks. Now remember, there is rest in between, 10 seconds. So for the sit-up, again, maybe a cushion in the back. It's going to be the same variation, sit up, touch, touch, feet together. And then we're going to the Superman rock, which is going to be on the belly. I'm going to elevate my chest as high as I can. I'm going to bring my feet up also as high as I can. And then I want to go back and forth. Focusing on keeping that low back nice and tight. The second Tabata is going to be flutter kicks and heel touches. Now with the flutter kick, there's two variations. The hard variation is keeping the hands on the side, and the easier variation is going to be below the butt. Now make sure that your lower back stays in the ground, kind of like a hollow hold, okay? So if you feel you're arching, put your hands on your butt. From here, or flutter kicks.
Nice.
Now with the heel touches, I need to stay down here. For the heel touches, guys, same thing. Feet stay on the ground. I'm going to lift my chest, pressing that low back into the ground as high as I can. And I'm going to go from side to side. Now important, guys, so I really want to try to squeeze the sides. Working the obliques. Okay, don't do this. What was I doing? I really want to squeeze, okay? So don't just see it as an arm exercise, okay? Then the last Tabata is going to be a hollow to crunch in combination with a Russian twist. Now the hollow to crunch is going to be from here to here, here to here, here to here. All right? Make sure that with that hollow position, I had to find the camera there for a second. With that hollow position, guys, is that low back stays in the ground. Okay, so again, hollow to crunch, hollow to crunch. And then a Russian twist, which I'm actually going to use a really heavy book for. Now with the Russian twist, I want to make sure that the object moves from side to side. But I don't want to do it with my arms, I want to do it with the rotation on my core. So it looks like this. I can either keep my feet in the ground, like this. So as you can see, I'm really twisting my body, so I'm not just doing this. I'm really twisting the body. If I want to make it harder, I can lift my feet and twist, side to side. This book back.
It's a good book.
Haven't read it, to be honest. I only read training books. So make sure also if you have any questions about the core work, ask through SugarWatt, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, okay? Then the warm-up. So we need to make sure we're properly warmed up. It's gonna be 2 rounds. Either 300-meter run or a 90-second run, if you don't know the distance. We have 5 up-down dogs and 5 squat openers. Starting with the up-down dogs. Down dog. All right, I'm gonna go down, nice and controlled. Here, as you can see, I'm not leaning on the ground with my hips or my legs. Only thing touching is the toes and the hands. I can even go from side to side a little bit, loosen up those hips, and I'm gonna push back. All right? The squat opener is gonna be from a squat position, pushing the knees out, up, and up. Really try to reach up as far as you can. Making sure those hips are nice and loose when you start squatting. 2 rounds, guys. All right, I'm totally out of breath because this was a long workout to demonstrate, but it's going to be even longer to do. So make sure you properly warmed up, get some water, and have fun. See you guys.
Do we have something in store for the advanced workout?
Oh, also forgot about that. There's no advanced workout today because it is such an intense workout and it's such a long piece. It's going to be a real grind, so it's going to be advanced for everybody. So it's really depending on your skill level where you can choose the paces on each piece. So probably you're not even wanting to do the advanced workout after this. Make sure you have fun, guys. Good luck.